In this video, I'm going to talk about how to turn your goals into action. I'm Sheena Moodliar. I'm a licensed mental health counselor, and this channel is for people who want to make sense of their emotions, heal from trauma, and have intentional connection with their loved ones. So if you've been fighting with your emotions for a while, then it might feel like your emotions are running your life, and it's really difficult to follow through on the goals that you set for yourself. And so if you have started down the path of working toward a new goal and you feel like you are just failing over and over again, then this video is going to be helpful to you because in this video I'm going to talk about a really simple way that you can get yourself back on track as many times as you need to in a very simple way so that you can keep moving forward and have and build more confidence in your ability to reach the goals that are important to you. So I totally get what it's like to feel like your emotions are running your life and to feel like you can't make forward progress in the areas of your life that are important to you. So during a period of time following a traumatic experience, I was living in survival mode, and things that used to be really second nature to me became things that were put on the back burner, just things that I didn't prioritize because I was so busy trying to survive. And over time, I lost trust in my ability to follow through with the things that I used to be able to follow through on really easily. And it took a lot of just time and healing to be able to get to a point where I could start to trust myself in following through with my goals again. And so just a couple of points that I think are really important here. One point is that if you're struggling with emotions, it might be helpful to really simplify the way that you go about working towards your goals. So one thing that is often recommended is that you take your goal and you break it down into all of the steps that you need to take in order to reach it. So let's say that you want to go back to college and you know that you want to enroll in classes by the fall. Then you might say, well, I need to research what schools I want to attend. I need to submit applications. I need to meet with an advisor. You might list out all the things. Maybe you even put them on a schedule. This is one way that you can go about reaching your goals. But for someone who's struggling with their emotions and you don't know how you're going to be feeling from one day to the next, it can feel really daunting to list out all the things you're going to do, because then it feels like you are failing every time you don't meet one of those milestones. And so what I would recommend is that you dial it back and you do something really simple. And you just ask yourself, what is the first step that I can take today that will put me on track toward this goal? So if I want to enroll in classes by the fall, then maybe the very first step I'm going to take today is to spend 15 minutes researching school options. Okay, and that's the only step I have to take today. And then maybe next day I think about, what is the next step that I can take today to move forward toward my goal? And then maybe I decide the step I can take today is I can spend 20 minutes looking through the research I did yesterday, and I can decide which school I want to attend. So what this allows you to do is it allows you to kind of get back on the horse over and over again. So, some weeks I do really great working toward my goals on a daily basis, but then I might go several days or weeks where I don't work on them at all, and something just starts to feel off, and I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm off track from where I want to be, so how can I get back on track? And the first thing I always ask myself is, what are the things I want to be working toward, and what is the next step that I can take toward my goals? And so my recommendation is that you think about just the next step you can take, and that every time you feel like you're off track, just start there. Just start with, what is the next step I can take toward my goal? And hopefully that will help you to not feel like you're beating yourself up for being off track, but it'll just reorient your focus back towards your goals. So I have some videos down below that are focus on helping you to identify the problems in your life and the goals that you might want to set for yourself. So if that's something that you would like help with, please check out those videos below. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you again soon in another video. Thank you so much for trusting me in this part of your journey. Take good care.